As you can see on my screen, when a customer asks something like, for example, catalogs, price, then the chatbot replies with a greetings first and then sends some actionable CTA buttons, which help the customer to get like options to choose from. So basically, when a customer chooses one of the either options, then the chatbot can reply with a text, URL, or catalogs, or maybe another CTA actionable button. Hi, I'm Hannah, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you a guide on how to add CTA buttons in GreenBubble. So basically, CTA buttons are actionable buttons that increases your leads and saves your time. So let's go ahead with this video, and by the end of this video, you'll get to know how to integrate these actionable buttons to your workflows as well. So here I am on the bot manager section of GreenBubble. Basically, when you click on WhatsApp, you get several options, and here I am on the bot manager section. We need to go to bot reply section, click on create, and here a flow builder opens up. I need to click on this option and start building a flow. I need to first write a sentence from which the chatbot will get triggered. As you have seen in the beginning of the video, when the customer writes a message, for example, send me catalog, then the chatbot gets triggered. So I will write few keywords that will match the triggering point of the chatbot. Make sure to click on string match so that if any of the keywords matches with the customer's message, the bot will get triggered. Here we need to give it a title, for example, action button. After that, we can also add few labels, for example, tests, jeans, etc. You can add any labels according to your business. You can also remove labels. Here are other features too. It's good to have features, and we'll just save the settings. Here, the first step of our flow is ready. Now we need to connect it to a text message, which is the greeting, which the chatbot replied with. So here I will just write a greeting, hi customer, and I will save it. After that, I need to connect it with the interactive button so that I can add buttons to it. Here I need to add a heading, for example, gender. Next, I need to write a message body, which is now the core part comes, which is adding buttons. So one more thing before adding buttons is you can only add 3 buttons in this option. To add more buttons, you need to go to list messages, which is another thing. So we'll discuss it by the end of this video. First, we'll see how the buttons work. So here I'm going to be creating 2 buttons. So I will just right click, and here I get 2 options, delete and clone. I can just clone and drag it downwards and connect it to buttons. As the interactive button was about the gender and for whom you are looking for, so it will be men. When user presses the button, it sends a message. You can also select anything else, for example, catalogs and links, or maybe generate a Google Meet link. That totally depends upon your business. Next option is women, and the same settings. You can also go with different settings. So the next step, when the customer selects either of the button. So for men, the next step I am going to be writing is thanks for visiting. Save it. For the women one, we can select a different action type, which is interactive. I can add more buttons to it, or maybe a catalog that comes in a different video. You can just check the description and you will get a catalog video too, like how to add catalogs in flows. That is the interesting part too. Like when you click on e-commerce, you can connect your catalog products to the flow too. So for now, I will be connecting buttons. And in interactive, I will write, what are you looking for? After this, I will add 3 buttons. Clone, clone. Let us be quick and add like 3 buttons. Jeans, send a message. Shoes, send a message. And save. Design designs. Now, for a real business, the next step is usually integrating a catalog. But for now, I will be not leaving these buttons empty as it is not going to save then. So I will just connect it to a text message. I'm going to be creating only one and then I'll clone it twice. For example, thanks for shopping. We can also add emojis to make it more interactive. Like this. Now the flow is completed and we will just save it. If you click on this option, then it will automatically will be arranged in a neat and clean format. When the customer send a message, for example, send me catalogs, show product catalogs, then the customer is greeted with a greeting like hi customer, and then an interactive button is sent to them like for whom you are looking for, like 2 buttons are sent. Then after, when the customer selects men, a text messages appears like thanks for visiting, like this flow ended here. Then the other one, like when the customer chooses women, then they get another interactive message like what are you looking for, and 3 more buttons like jeans, shoes or tops. When the customer selects either of it, like they get the same message, thanks for shopping, thanks for shopping, thanks for shopping. But if you want to integrate products, then you need to connect it to interactive option, and after connecting to interactive option, you need to connect it to e-commerce, and after that product catalogs and product links. Like that will be discussed in another video. But what if you want to integrate more buttons? Like as I have told you earlier, only 3 buttons can be added over here. If a business wants to have more options to the customers, so for adding more options, you need to edit it over here. To disconnect one flow over here, delete it. Now I will connect it to list messages if I need to like showcase different products via links. Then as you can see, a flow is generated automatically. Here is like a quick reply. For example, if I have to give a button name, list of products, and I will simply save it. After that, I need to write a section like product display. After that, I will write names of products. Here I can see that only 3 rows have been created, but we can add more rows as well. Like 4 rows, 5 rows, as much rows as you want. For now, I will be naming it as button 1 and product 6. Here 2 and 6. Now I need to connect it to a text message like what will happen if the customer selects any of the list. Here's what I'm saying. See, like this is how CTA buttons can be sent in a business using workflows in GreenBubble.
As you can see, when I send a message like send me catalogs, the chatbot replies me with the greetings first. Then it replies me with a CTA action button, and when I reply with men, it sends me thanks for visiting. That is what I have set in the workflow. After that, when I select women, it sends me a list of products. When I view the list of products, I can see it like this, like a number of buttons are given. So when I select either of the button, it replies me with thank you.
So that's it for the video for today. You can also check out catalog videos, which is in the description box, to how to integrate catalogs and different things to these CTA action buttons. Get started with GreenBubble and save your time, generate more leads using these tutorials. Thanks for watching. More links are in the description.